Welcome, Gemini, to my channel. This is Queen Psychic B giving you a monthly reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is going to be for January 2019. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you have, thank you so much. Also, like, comment, share as much as you can to your family and friends on Facebook, Instagram, whatever you can think of. It would be so appreciative. Okay, what do we have going on for Geminis? Going to be pulling 3 Divine Energy Oracle cards to see what we get for the overall energy. There goes 1. Okay, there goes 2 and 3. Okay, Gemini, first card out is Make Necessary Sacrifices. Make necessary sacrifices. The second card is Admit your vulnerability. Admit your vulnerability. And then the third card is Be decisive. Be decisive. So definitely, what I'm feeling with us Geminis, because I am a Gemini sun, I'm definitely feeling is discipline. We're having a hard time disciplining ourselves at this particular time. It's a lot of earth energy because there's a lot of signs in Capricorn at this moment. And we're finding it kind of hard to be grounded because we're being forced to be grounded right now. We're air and we like to just, go at however. And we're learning that right now because what we're all in as a collective right now is the next 4 months we are setting the foundation for the next 20 years. So right now we're looking at our life and trying to see, we're at point A and we're trying to see how we're getting to point B. And in order to get there, we have to make necessary sacrifices, and it comes with discipline. And that is what Saturn and Capricorn is really teaching us, how to really be responsible and to go after the things that we want. This is really a good time as well for us to start anything, our businesses, new classes, just anything creative, anything new. This is really a great time to do it. And I think if we admit what we're vulnerable about why we're having such a hard time making these sacrifices, what we're having such a hard time about really just putting ourselves out there. Why do we have this feeling of being scared of being vulnerable? I think this has a lot to do with our past individually, and it gives us a hard time of from one twin to the next of really admitting it, because one day we can see our flaws and the next day our twin is talking us out and saying, no, that's not the case. And I think that's where it's being decisive at. Once we come to a decision of what needs to change and what we're vulnerable about, let's just really write it down and say that's what it is. We can't keep going back and forth trying to make one twin feel better about the next, trying to talk ourselves off the ledge, kind of. Not saying that we shouldn't be on the ledge, but just we really need to be honest. And being that we have such a dual personality, it's hard to be honest because some days honesty switches. It's very hard to explain. And cross watchers, this is why Geminis get such a bad rep and such a, it's so much of the sign bashing when I hear any other, not all, but some readers just really bash us really badly. And it's because they don't understand our dual nature. They can't get it. This card is like the worst card we could have got is to be decisive, is because it's hard. It's two of us. It's meshing two different people, and I just thought that's cute. That has to be funny. Be decisive, and it's a Gemini. reading. But okay, so let's pull some tarot clarification for make necessary changes. Spirit, please clarify, make necessary changes. Okay. So definitely we have here the Four of Swords with the Ace of Swords. And this is the part where we need to wake up and realize what discipline we need. And it seems like we need more mental discipline of anything. In order for this new beginning, this new way of thinking to come, we need to wake up and get out of these dead situations, these dead ideas that we have, these dead stories that we are telling to ourselves. It is not helping us to admit how vulnerable we are. This person is just laying here dead. It's not allowing us to get in this energy of clarity, of starting over again and fresh. And here's the 4 card for what I was saying as far as with stability. And in order to change this, the stability that we need, we have to wake up. You know, we need to really wake up and change our ideas of how we think and discipline ourselves in order to create the foundation that is truly needed. If we stay in this dead state, this type of foundation is wrong. It's only 3 there. We're lying on the last one here. And we can't lie on this anymore. We need to wake up and pick this sword up and make a firm foundation with it. That's what I'm really getting. Okay, so let's get admit your vulnerability. Spirit, please explain admit your vulnerability. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles along with the 6 of Swords. So with the King of Pentacles, I feel like this is someone, we're very stern and stubborn when it comes to admitting what's wrong. We rather go into this this Capricorn earthly energy that we are in right now and not necessarily walking towards what we need to. We're not moving the way that we need to. These 2 cards pair to me as showing slow movement. So we're slow to admit what we're vulnerable about. We're having a hard time moving that energy during this Capricorn time. Like I said, it's very hard for us to move. But we are moving. It's just slow. But we are going to get to this destination. Point B is going to get there. We are just really moving slow right now through 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, if you get my drift. Okay, so let's get some clarifying cards on Be Decisive for Gemini. Be decisive. Okay, 1 card fell. There's the 2nd card. So the card that fell was the Moon card. And then the 2nd card is the King of Cups. Already we have 2 kings here. So it's a lot of masculine energy I'm definitely feeling. Gemini, I just want to throw out there that I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to go for signs. We're not going to play that today. Scratch that. Okay. So the Moon card represents secrets. It represents possibly this full moon coming up in Leo on January 20th. And then we have a partial, a solar eclipse the next day. So I definitely feel like we could have a lot of emotions, a lot of back and forths. Things can be revealed around this time, Gemini, around the January 20th and 21st. And it's going to have us really be decisive in what we want, because there's something that's going to be revealed, and it's a choice that's going to have to be made around this time that I'm getting. I just want to clarify that with a Moonology card, just because I'm strongly feeling that is around the time of the full moon in Leo. So let's just get a Moonology card for that. So let's see what we have here that came. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. And the North Node right now is in Cancer. So this King of Cups represents Cancer as well. So, and the moon can represent Cancer, the Pisces, this Pisces, it's either Pisces or Cancer that this can represent, because it is the moon card. So I definitely feel like with the North Node in Cancer, we should be more going in towards that feeling. Right now, the South Node is in Capricorn, and we are trying to get out of that energy and more into the Cancer energy, which is in North Node. And that's just being more kinder, more being in, nurturing, and just more in a motherly state. And like I said before, that there is a lot of masculine energy here. What I'm getting intuitively is that we also, Gemini, being that we can come off very cold and very stern and with a masculine form of energy, we should be definitely stepping out into out of a comfort zone of where we're more nurturing. And North Node is in Cancer, which is like the mother of the zodiac. So definitely be decisive when it comes to this decision that's coming out around January 20th. You might want to flip out and be very emotional towards this person for the secrets that they are revealing. But what I'm getting is that you should step out of your comfort zone and be more motherly to this person. Be it you're a man or a female. Access your feminine side is what I am getting. Okay, I want to pull one advice card from The Universe Has Your Back. What do we have for Gemini for The Universe Has Your Back? Okay, 2 cards came out. Let's see. So the first card that came out is, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. My vibes speak louder than my words. My vibes speak louder than my words. So what I'm getting here is, for the vibes that speak louder than your words, is that those that have been in a negative kind of state, where they've been in such a masculine, I'm getting that speaks so loud that you guys are going to have to get a little bit more emotional and into this North Node, stepping out of your comfort zone, because you are rubbing people the wrong way. Okay, that's another little message for Gemini. You are rubbing some people the wrong way. For others, I do what it takes to get closer to consciousness. I think this is a reminder of the discipline that's needed, the necessary sacrifice that's needed in order for us to get to this consciousness. In order for us to get higher to this consciousness, we have to admit what we're vulnerable to, what we like holding on to, our belief systems, certain things in that such nature is what I'm getting, that we need to just, hold off on. Okay, I'm going to pull one more last card and wrap up this reading. Spirit, one more last from the Power of Love. What do we have? Okay, so we have tolerance. Tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. So definitely we are going to need tolerance for this month. I'm picking up just on the word, not on the message that actually came out. I'm picking up on tolerance because it's going to be a kind of month where this dual personality as a Gemini that we are faced, people are going to be pushing our buttons, especially when it comes around to this time when they are spilling secrets and we're getting emotional. We're going to need the tolerance to be patient and to stepping out of our comfort zone and to express our emotions in a loving way. And that's going to take a lot of tolerance. We're going to need a lot of tolerance with ourselves when we're making the necessary sacrifices. I'm really just sensing that we're going to get aggravated towards the end of the month if we don't see things being in as far as making decisions. If we're not clean and to the point and knowing what we want, we're gonna have to access the patience of understanding why we're not quite there yet. Okay, I really hope this helped, Gemini. I will be doing next your love reading for the week, so please check and tune in for that. Also, like I said, please like, comment, and share this video. Also, turn on the notifications so you will be able to see all the content that I will be putting out for this year. It's always a pleasure doing a reading for my gems. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.